Let's get it, YouTube. Uh, Today, I want to discuss something that I really didn't want to discuss. But like, comment, share, subscribe if you come across this video. And I'm just going to say, this is a be aware video. Be very aware video. So now, today, we're talking something that affects the black community. Now, I heard about this, I think I took my paper back in the room. Oh, here it is, right here. I have it. I have my notes right here. So, this is concerning a truck driver who was down there in Clyde, North Carolina. And he was delivering mulch. He was 45 minutes early so that he would not mess up the flow of things getting into this work site. And even when they told him, even though he was there first, he wasn't first on the queue to deliver supplies, and that he needed to go back to the end of the line. He did that, and I'm sure he kind of thought something was fishy about that. But he said okay, because he's not trying to cause anything. Why would he? So he proceeds to sit in his truck, wait for the people. Might have gotten out of, stretch his legs, walk around a little bit, check on the truck, make sure everything is in order, everything is in working order since he's sitting there. And these guys come up to him and they start harassing him. Probably calling him out his name. From the video that I saw, they weren't being too friendly. So they even actually accused this guy of stealing someone's phone. Now, this is an area where cameras are, I'm sure. Because right now you need cameras for everything to protect a work site, a building, a house, a community, a freeway, a street. Cameras are everywhere. So they accused this guy of stealing. And he said to them, no, I didn't do that. But, that's not me. And he tries to go back to his truck, and they chase him to his truck. And he gets in. Now, in the meantime, someone, of course, calls the police. And these people steady harassing this guy. He's just trying to do his job as a trucker, trying to get his check to feed himself and his family. And these people come over and start harassing him. And he did, I'm going to say that this man did a good job of not reacting the way that I feel that he should have reacted. How about that? The police was called. While the police was there, the police injured his dog by slamming his truck door shut many times. I'm sure that this guy was filled with fear because you have people with guns on their sides. Some of the people was working for a construction company, and I'm going to tell you that construction company's name. It was called Wright Brothers Construction. And the place that he was delivering was called TBD Dump. And that stands for Two Banks Development. See, we're calling them out now. They're not going to be liking what they're going to be hearing and seeing, because the police who are there to serve and protect in North Carolina, over there in Clyde, North Carolina, that is, they help these people do what they do. Because not only did they do that, they took 2 bulldozers and turned this guy's truck over after he submitted to a search of his truck. They found nothing there. He didn't steal anything. He's being very cooperative. He's just doing his job. He was early, then was harassed and played with and told to go to the back of the line. Called out his name. They calling him boy. That, they was talking real reckless. And then the police didn't even protect this guy. I thought our police in America, I always see this thing say protect and serve. So who are you protecting and who are you serving? You're supposed to serve each and every person in the community, even if they're just a visitor. They have rights just like you do. So that's why I'm on here today, to talk about this despicable behavior that some people are doing. I'm going to preface this, what I'm about to say, and some people are going to get offended, and some people are not. All white people are not bad. Okay, let's just put that out there. All white people aren't bad. All black people aren't good, and some of them ain't bad either. So, in every race, there's good and bad. So this is for the white people who decide that just because you're black, that it's okay to do whatever they feel like they want to do, right? They're going with this MAGA effect. They have the MAGA effect. And they think that the country has went back to slavery time, and that when they see a black person, it's okay to harass them. It's okay to put their hands on them. I've seen people recently, it's not their house, and they're going up to other people's houses and telling them, you don't live here in this neighborhood. And the person say, well, why not? And they say, because you're black. Black people don't live in this neighborhood. If they built one house, they build another. If someone has the money to live in a neighborhood and is willing to follow by the rules and regulations of that neighborhood, they should be allowed to move into that neighborhood and not be harassed and protected by the police. Flat out. Let's kick it real around here in America. See, I love America. There's, to me, now because I was born, raised here, a lot of my ancestors was raised here also. So I'm not an America hater. I'm of the people that hate real American living. We're in America. Our premise is to live and let live. We're not supposed to care if you're blue, black, brown, yellow, white. Everybody is supposed to have the right to be able to walk down the street, do their job, live in a community, whatever, in America. This is supposed to be one of the freest places on the earth. So I need to ask some questions here right now. Is why do you white people believe that it's your right to bother and harass a people that your ancestors brought over here to build America? Yeah, I said it. We built America. All the inventions that had been stolen from black people, had to sell them for 50 cents. $50 billion inventions. We built America. So why not leave us alone? And in that way, you can show your appreciation for us doing what we did. But instead, you choose to put out a narrative that black people are lazy. Black people have no culture. Black people have no community. That we out here pimping, that we're selling ourselves, that we're all drug addicts, that we're all just bad people. Matter of fact, I think I've seen people that were astronauts, and what's their name, Jemison, black astronaut. I've seen physicists. I've seen inventors. I've seen doctors. I've seen lawyers, biologists, horticulturists, architects, whatever you can name. Black people can do it. The reason why a lot of black people are not doing what these other black people are doing is because they don't have the educational push behind them. And so now it's showing in these crime statistics and all this other stuff, and these young people who community centers are closed, that there's nowhere for them to go after school, right? There's nothing for them to do but go get in trouble. How could you not get in trouble when even in the Bible it says an idle mind is the devil's workshop? Now, you most of you people that believe in harassing other people are Christians. Other religions do too. Don't get it twisted. But the most of them, you're claiming that you're a Christian and that you love God. Yeah, this is your claim. I'm hearing it all the time. I'm hearing it on TV. We're hearing it on social media. We're seeing it in magazines. If you're a Christian, you're supposed to be about love. You're not supposed to be about hate. How can you call yourself a Christian and you're hating on someone else? Black people in America are the most passive people in America. They've been dogged, they've been harassed, they've been bit, people have put water hoses on them. People have went in their towns and burnt their towns up. And they still pushed through and forgave these people. Right? They didn't go to their town and massacre all the white people in that town just because these people did that. They put it in the Lord's hand. They put it in the Lord's hand. And once it's in the Lord's hand, you don't need to do anything about it. Now, remember, you say you're Christian, so you should know what I'm talking about. Because if you've read the Bible and you're living the Bible, because you said you're Christian, right? To the white people and any other race that don't think that black people matter at all, it's a lot of surprises for you here today. Because we are the one who created rock and roll. Did you know that? Rock and roll was stolen from black people's music and turned into rock and roll. We created jazz, right? We created hip-hop, which dominates the world now. Remember, it was just a fad. People thought it was never going anywhere, right? We dominate so many things, but you're mad because you guys could do the same things that we do. Go to dance school, right? Go to dance school, learn to dance with a little soul. Nothing wrong with that, right? Stop hating on people because they're not your same color. Now, if someone does something to you personally, your personal feelings are different than your other feelings. Most of you don't like black people, probably hardly never seen black people before. So nobody black could have done anything to you. You just got the word from another white person that, oh, blacks ain't no good. I don't know if I told you guys about a story when I went to an all-white Catholic school and the kids, all of them was white kids, all their parents were rich, and they told me that their parents told them to shun me because that I was dumb, that I was going to take drugs, that I was going to try to get them to take drugs, that we drink, and that, black people just was the scum of the earth. Guess what I did? I proved them wrong. I was number one in everything. Number one. Those same kids went home and beat their parents up because their parents had told them that they were superior to black people and that we would never be able to do anything that they could do. Now, a lot of these kids that I went to school with now are CEOs, doing it big. People. Black people are people. Stop thinking they're not human. You bleed, they bleed. That's just the bottom line. Whether you recognize it or you don't recognize it. The truth is the truth. You got feet like I do. You got hands like I do. You got eyes like I do. You got a brain like I do. Start using your brain. Stop being a follower because someone tells you something about someone else. Some people have told me that not to be friends with certain people because they've had actual experiences with these people, right? Don't get it twisted. But guess what? My experience with that same person was totally different. So I can't judge another person off of another person's judgment. If someone bothers you, I have friends in all ethnicities. And you know why is that? Because people are people. I'm not just going to be a person that just hang around black people. That sounds stupid. I'm hanging with everybody. If you're a good, decent person, I'm with you. If you're a bad person, guess what? Val ain't with you. Val going to tell you that you bad, and I'm going to leave you alone because you tripping. Leave black people alone. Leave black people alone. Let them live. Let live and let live. Follow that creed. Follow the creed. Because you're bothering people just because you think that you can do it. Do you think that one day it won't be repercussions from you people that believe that America is not great? We know America is great. The world knows America is great. Come on now. The world used to look up to us. Oh, yeah, they really did. When you travel around the world, oh, you're an American. I want to go to America so bad. But now, it ain't like that anymore. When you say you're an American, you're getting looks, might be getting discriminated against. Because of people thinking that they're privileged. Where's all this privileged thinking coming from? Who's actually disseminating this type of thing? And I'm going to tell you who it is. It's ignorant people. It's ignorant people that want to keep people fighting, keep them divided, keep them so that they can do their agenda over here on the side without you paying attention. See, let's keep it real up in here today, YouTube, because black people, guess what, are getting tired of having to have their shoulders up. Yes, we have extraordinary problems in black urban societies. And yes, that problem has to be solved. And I'm seeing that across the country, people are trying to solve that problem. We don't want violence in our neighborhood, just like you don't want violence in your neighborhood. Yeah, I did see the brawl. Yeah, I did see the boat brawl. And those people were just helping that guy that they were beating up. And it turned into a melee. Why do we have to even have such things? The guy was just asking them to move the boat so that the big boat could come in and dock and let its people off. And they could pick up some more people and then go on down the river. Okay? But instead, they decided, oh, I'm privileged. I'm not going to move my boat. You get away from us. And then they proceeded to jump on this guy. So other black people saw it, and then they jumped right on in. And I'm going to say this. Some people going to be mad, and some people going to be offended. But they were supposed to help that guy. They were supposed to call the police and get in between them jumping on this guy. Nobody is not supposed to stand on the side while you see somebody being jumped and don't do anything about it. I've seen white people jump, and I've helped them. I've had to hold black people off from jumping on white people. They looking at me crazy, like, man, why you helping them? I said, because they a human being, and they over here by themselves. And we ain't got no, y'all ain't got no business, because I wasn't bothering them. Y'all ain't got no business jumping on him. So, even the white people that don't be bothering nobody, when you see and hear these ignorant thoughts and actions from your other people that are in your culture, you're supposed to check them. Just like the black people, we got to get our community together. Yeah, I agree with you. Many problems. Many problems. Systemic and many other ones too. Many of them. But we're tired of people bothering us. Believe that. Believe that when you let me see. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? We're tired of you bothering us for no reason. We didn't ask to be black. We didn't ask to come to this country. But we're here, and we're trying to do the best that we can do. We're not trying to take your jobs. We're not trying to take anything from you. I don't even think I've seen an instance of a group of black people going to someone's town and burning it down and acting like they was the bomb and all of that. I haven't seen that. I've seen other cultures do that. I see it every day around the world. Other cultures are going into people's countries, and they are taking them over. Taking them over. Flat out, period. We're not trying to do that. We just want to get along and live. Is something, I just want to know, is something wrong with that? We want to educate our kids properly. We want to be able to discipline our kids properly when they acting up in our community and any other community. We want to work at a job that appreciates us, that compensates us for our skills and our abilities. That's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to live. And you guys constantly, this is a constant thing, that you guys are saying, oh, I don't want them around. I'm better than them. When you see God, He's going to show you who is the better one. He's going to show you if it was the better one. Because see, when we get to Judgment Day and we got to talk to Him about our actions, right? Our words, our thoughts, our deeds, right? Now, He will tell you if you better than someone. And I could just bet you right now that He's not going to tell you that you better than someone. If you are Christian, you're supposed to know that each person is your fellow human being and that you should be treating them like you want yourself to be treated. Would you like your kids to go outside and be harassed every time they go outside or go to school or go to the store or go to the park or on a job? No, you don't want that. And we don't want it either, and we're sick of it. We're sick of getting tickets for no reason by the police. Come on now, I love the police. Don't even get it twisted. I got a bunch of police friends. But we tired of getting a ticket just because we in the neighborhood that you think that we're not supposed to be in. I've gotten tickets in neighborhoods, and I say, hey, sir, I wasn't doing anything. I just crossed the light into this community, and why are you giving me a ticket? Oh, well, we watching y'all. I say, well, watching me for what? I'm going over my friend's house. Right? You mad because he got a 6-car garage? You mad that his house is on the water and I'm able to go visit and I don't think that you got an invitation? You're mad because I'm coming in your community. It's a beautiful community. I love coming out here even when I'm not going to an event. I love looking at these beautiful homes out here. But because I'm black, soon as I step into that community, oh, it's blue, blue. They right behind you. No, we belong in any community that we can afford to be in. I'm seeing the reverse discrimination going on now, right? Where you're making rents and stuff so high that black people can't even get in those. Some black people, we can't say all black people, right? We're going to say a lot of black people can't get in those communities because they're doing reverse discrimination. They're not saying you can't come here. They're just pricing you out. That's all. That's reverse discrimination. If you didn't know. Stop thinking black people dumb. Stop thinking that black people got to put up with everything that you guys put up. That we supposed to put up with what you putting down. No, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to stand up for ourselves. We're supposed to respect people. We're supposed to demand respect. When you walk in a room, you demand respect. It doesn't matter what culture is in there. I don't care if it's pink. I don't care if you are blue. I don't even care if you are yellow. I've always said, even if the president come to my house, he have to respect my house. Because just because he the president, ain't no yes people over here. So that translates for me in any room. I'm going to respect each and every person in that room, and I'm going to demand respect from each and every person in that room. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. That's all we asking, is you to open your mind, open your heart, read your Bible, and listen to the ethics of the Bible that says treat people like you want to be treated. It says love thy neighbor. It didn't say hate thy neighbor. Now I didn't. Maybe can I see? Maybe I need to read the Bible again because it says love thy neighbor. Loving thy neighbor is not burning them out. Loving thy neighbor is not putting false narratives against your neighbor. Yeah, loving thy neighbor as thyself is not trying to pit people against other people. Because, see, we're not against people. People are always against us. Are you mad because we're smart? Are you mad because we're athletic? Are you mad that we learn very quickly? That's the reason why you didn't want us to learn back in the day, because we would have caught on to what you was doing, back then. Are you mad that people do like us? You see what they did to hip-hop? Every child in America, just about, is listening to hip-hop, and their parents are too. Old hip-hop and this new hip-hop. Right? So we're just asking. We've been a part of this culture. Now let me go back. We were forced to be a part of this culture here in America. So since we were forced, leave us alone. We was imported. We're imported. We were imported to do work for you guys. Yeah, but you said we lazy. But we was able, yeah. That, when they had the people in line and y'all was filling on them and everything like predators, right? To come work your fields, for somebody to suckle your babies, build your nation. Oh, we was good enough for that. Oh, we was good enough for that. To trade around with your buddies, right? From plantation to plantation. We was good enough for that. We was good enough to invent everything that you using just about like right now. Did y'all know that super soaker that you playing with every day was invented by a black man? See, everything that you using. Now, if you go look it up, don't listen to somebody else. Go look it up and tell me if you think that we shouldn't work together. America could be super great if you would work with everybody within your country. If you worked with us, guaranteed, we don't mind working with you. But we do mind when you try to put your hands on us. We do mind when you calling us out our name. We do mind when you putting false narratives. We do mind when the justice system doesn't act like it's supposed to. Yeah, we mind. Don't even get it twisted. And I tell all black people all the time, accept your jury duty. Because that's how they free their people. That's how you can free your people. We all got the same goals in mind, to live in a free society where you're able to travel when you want to. You could go from state to state. You can even go across seas. But learn. This is a learning life lesson for all people. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what ethnicity you are. Leave black people alone. Because people be wondering why black people be doing certain things. And it's all caused by the people who are persecuting them. That's what it's caused by. It's caused because now their mental is messed up because you have constantly harassed them, lied on them, stole from them, baby. You done cheated them. Live and let live. And leave us black. I'm just not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say nothing about no black. Leave us Americans who was imported alone. Flat out, period. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. We don't be bothering y'all. Now, I have seen some stupid people doing things to other people that they shouldn't. Now that goes on. But they're doing it in response to what you guys been doing all along. That's why they doing those things. If you guys didn't do those things, black people wouldn't be messing with y'all at all. Because guess what? Black people just trying to survive every day. Trying to educate their kids. Be husbands, be wives, be kids, be grandmothers, that uncles, aunts, nieces, nephews. That's all we trying to be. We can't even keep our families together because we got so much stress and burden on us from the outside. Just leave us alone. We not bothering y'all. I always tell people, this is a warning that I tell everybody. I say, leave me alone. Either you pay attention or you don't. And I'll tell you again, leave me alone. When I tell you to leave me alone, that's exactly what I mean. Like I said, some people going to be mad about this. Some people going to be offended. But some people going to understand that what I'm saying is the exact truth. We're sick of it. Really. Slavery was all that time ago. Now we over here in 2025. And you guys are still persecuting us. They're almost like prisoners of war. Almost like a POW. Just about every black person in America, we really have PTSD. Really. Not just from what's going on in our communities. Yeah, that's a great part of it too. But we have PTSD just walking out of our community or driving out of our community or coming back into our community and going into other communities. We have PTSD. And you wonder why people be having attitudes and why they be talking to y'all the way that they talk to y'all. If you would leave them alone, you would find out America can be a very much kinder and gentler place. Very much a kinder and gentler place. Now I know you can hear. I know, I'm sure your ears are working. So pay attention to what you think of as a crazy lady on the screen. Hear what I say. Hear what I say. Because what I say is very serious. People are sick of it. We're sick of it. We're tired of it. And we're going to have to stop it. We're going to have to stop it. We didn't want to be out here doing the same things you guys are doing, because we don't even want to do that. We don't want to do that. But hear what I say. Leave us alone. Bye, YouTube. Anyway, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave in the comments what you feel about this topic. Tell me some of your experiences that you've had with any culture. It doesn't matter if it's our culture, black culture, the white culture, Chinese, Arabic, Latino. Tell me about what you've been through with all these other cultures, so that they can read these comments and they can see, not just hear, they will be able to see the things that they're causing. America could be so much, but I tell you, so much greater. So much greater. And it could be greater with all of us together. Trust and believe me. You feel me?